advice. Man, you got to watch what you say when you say it. Because this is what I'm saying. Because you don't know who speaks Spanish. Yo soy cubano, ¿me entiendes? Pero yo soy cubano. Y cuando habla la gente negra, estoy hablando de mí también. Okay, but I'm just saying, you need to watch what you say. Okay, I'm just letting you know though. When you talk about people, especially black people, man, watch what you're saying. I ain't recording you. I'm recording myself. I'm recording you now. So, you know what? That's what I'm saying. They be talking that shit Spanish, thinking people don't understand their ass. Yo soy cubano. Cuando hablan de mierda de negro, estoy hablando de mí también. So when you talk about black folks in Spanish, a bunch of them understand what the fuck you're saying. No, y'all talking that nigga shit Spanish. Yo soy cubano, yo entiendo. Cuando habla esa mierda de negro, estoy hablando de mí también.
Girl, what you calling Selena for? You better go ahead, take that L, STFU, before he go and call corporate and get your ass fired. Because at the end of the day, we know daggone well, if that's where you at, no shade, then that's probably the best that you can do at this point. Y'all can keep messing around all you want to. First of all, you just never know who can speak what language. Second of all, you don't know what app is out there that somebody is using that can show and prove what the heck it is that you're talking about. Y'all's businesses will suffer because trust me when I tell you, ain't nobody got time for none of that. Now, obviously, she don't own the Family Dollar, but the point is that she can be on the other side of that door real quick. Ain't nobody got no empathy and their bit of sympathy for none of your ass. Be the F quiet, do your damn job so you can keep getting paid before you end up on tickety damn talk, whining and complaining that you need somebody to give you some money because you and your kids aren't able to stay somewhere.
You know what I find odd in America? Black man got to be 5 to 10 times better than a white man for a black American woman to be attracted to him. If you take a nerdy, lame-ass white man who has no kind of swag, no kind of communication skills, no dick game or nothing, it's not going to be an issue for them. He's going to be the prize for them. But if you take that same reverse for the black man, if he's a nerdy man, have no good communication skills, and he doesn't know how to dress, a black woman sees no potential in him. A black man down there has to be perfect in America for the average black woman to like him. This is forward thought. That's a fact. You can get mad all you want, but it's the fucking truth. And I'm going to give you an example for a minute. Let's just talk about DDG for a minute. DDG is way richer than a white man who Halle Bailey's fans want to date. He's way richer. He has more swag, better communication skills. He was valedictorian in high school, and he makes way more money than Halle. But they still would prefer Halle to date an average YT man. It's crazy, right? It's because they value the white man more than they value the black man.
Just let people go ahead and do what the heck they're going to do. If this man thinks that they value the white man over any other man, I disagree. I just think it's just another way to get back, try to anyway, at black men for whatever their reasons are. Some sort of drama, trauma, chaos, whatever the reason is. That's what it's more about than anything. Lest we not act like there's some great vast amount of black women that are married to white men. We've seen the daggone numbers, but they can say whatever they want. Just like they say that you crust dust must rust, ashy ass idiots. They can say the same thing about daggone white men. There's a daggone white man out there right now who's going viral talking about how he's tired of black women throwing themselves at him. And he know daggone well that he ain't that wonderful. He ain't that good looking for them to be doing it. So he knows that the reason why, for the most part, is to get back at black men. Understand and know when I tell you, child, because I tell you what I know and I tell you what I don't know. These biatches who always talking about these men, how are you spending so much time talking about the same people that you allegedly can't stand, hate, don't want to be around? Then why do you talk so much about them? Because they be lying. I've said it before, I say it again. Create chaos, to get on your nerves. Some women like that type of attention. Women like attention, first of all. But if you can't get the attention that you want, then you will create the attention that I guess that you can get. So why not rile them up? Why not make them upset? Why not get on panels and get them crying, carrying on, screaming and mad and say the most egregious, stupid ass things that make no sense at the end of the day, except to rile someone up. None of the rest of it makes any sense. Just imagine if people got up on these daggone panels and some woman said, white men do it better, and no one responded. It was like crickets, and no one responded. That would rile her up more than you all being riled up and responding to that. Let me say that I believe that there is just a group somewhere where they say, what can we do today to get on a black man's nerves so we can make them be upset, make them cry, and then get joy out of that? Me personally, I think these biatches get absolute joy in your pain. That's my thought process, because I'm telling you, some of this shit don't make sense. A lot of this does not even make sense. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, it's the white man's fault. Child, keep the white man on up out of this mess. This is purely about hearing stuff from wherever it is, your mama, your auntie, your whoever in your family that said some ninja wasn't ish, your daddy wasn't ish, allegedly. And then all of a sudden, you jumping on that bandwagon and saying, yeah, this must be true because she said it. But notice that your mama ain't teach you about no damn finances and how to be a kind person, how to work with someone. All she wanted to teach you is her trauma, which is not good parenting. It's bad parenting. You don't want to hand down any generational wealth. You don't want to hand down any intelligence. You don't want to hand down anything that would make a productive adult for the future, and to be able to create a family in wedlock so that they can create wealth on top of that, and then do the same thing to their children. Instead of doing that, you would rather tell your children, I'm going to say all in, about how bad life was, how bad things were, how bad they were when they came along, meaning making life more difficult. Everything has been a struggle. I just don't understand how people can have a whole ass life that you're able to direct and create for yourself and be so GD miserable for most of it. What is the point in living if that's all you can say and do while you're here? I refuse. I absolutely refuse. So I'm going to do what makes me happy, be where I should be around people that want to be around me, that bring positive energy. I didn't say we had to get along all daggone time, but what we not going to do is be miserable and hang around people that only bring negativity, negative thoughts, negative situations, never have anything positive to say, only want to talk about someone else, never accepting or taking accountability, never seeing where they do anything wrong, never saying how they can improve in their life, never seeing how they bring their own circumstances to their own selves. I don't understand how any woman can be a part of that. And I definitely cannot see how any man would be a part of that when, daggone well, there's too many daggone choices out here for y'all to be putting up with ish like that. Well, let me read some of these comments and I'm done with this mess. So black men have to be 5 times better than a white man for the black woman's attraction. First one says, you're not lying. David Carroll Ben said this. Rest in power to him. Sound like you talking about how black men feel about black women. Facts, look at how long they dog Simone Biles' husband. Is an NFL player, makes 6 figures, attractive, and treats his wife like a queen, yet they hate him and want her to be with a white man so bad. So question who's holding all these black men down in prison, putting money on their books, giving them a place to stay when they get out. That's a great point. That is a great point right there. We've synced it. We already know what it is. It'd be biatches waiting on the sidelines for someone that's in jail. Then they come out, they move on to someone else, even though you've been helping them carrying on, or you're losing your job while you're holding them down, while you're allegedly the prison guard or whatever. And you doing all this for that man and don't even think about yourself or your damn kids. F being perfect, we got to be either thugged out or an athlete. Or maybe because DDG deliberately cheats and embarrasses Haley Bailey and made her a single mom. She made herself a single mom. When that shit happened with her, I said that that's what was going to happen. And that's not even because I know either one of those daggone people that well to be knowing how they would act. Said the same thing about Naomi Osaka. And yet again, these people want to continue to touch fire to know that fire is hot. This is not even about whether you can monetarily take care of the kid. This is about going and continuing to have this single baby mama narrative that is actually true, then get mad when someone acknowledges what it is. Ignore the stats, ignore what we see on an overall up here with the celebrities view, and then apply it down here to the regular smegulars. We see it all the time and every day. Every time there's a news story, it's like, what up, baby? T-Eddie at ain't never there. Okay, just say it's all the time because the ninja ain't ish. Then you ain't ish because you chose that ain't ish nigga, okay? and going over and saying that the white man is going to take care of anything. A man is a man is a man. How come sometimes it's all men, and then when it comes to relationships, all of a sudden it's only black men that have the issue? Bueller. But when you out here feminizing it up, it's all men, the patriarchy. They ain't no good. They hold women down. We can't get the ABs, blah, 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 blah. Nothing makes any sense. That's why I be saying these people just want to cause dissension and chaos at all times. Anytime that they can make any man, it don't matter what the race is, feel bad, be upset, snap, whatever, they get joy in that. They get they get happiness from that. Making someone else upset and miserable is what makes these people happy. And y'all got to figure out who the hell they are and differentiate them from the rest of us. Because, child, if you're going to sit up here and still be around these people because of how they look and how they dressing, shout out to Felicia Rashad, and that's the way that you determine who you want to be with, then you deserve everything that you get as well. Just like that daggone basketball player, football player with $100 million contract that went and got his ex pregnant again, even though she put a DV on him. And then the new girlfriend, who he married to no one, they both look the daggone same. Neither one of them are quote unquote on his level, but he went and now he's having ghetto triplets. Then if people are using these celebrities to deal with their lives or to think that's how their life goes based off of what they do, then you deserve what you get as well, because that's stupid. That's what a freaking book is for. That's what a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a doctor, some medicine is for. And that's what life experience is for. You learn from your experiences and you update, you change, or you keep doing whatever. And all those results, good, bad, and indifferent, are yours. That's it. That's all. Like this daggone video. Make sure you comment, subscribe if you are new. I see you all in the next one.
They know better than to feed me anything because I do not care.